You're always responsible for the success and accomplishment that you attain. What more do you want? What is that thing that you think will be impossible for you to do, and you leaving it all to God? Listen to this. You cannot make success if you think it is all for God to do. Though it is God that does everything, and it is with God that everything becomes possible, but you have to do your part. You have to partner with God to make it work. There is a role that you have to play to ensure that your relationship becomes stronger and better. Your relationship is a blessing when it gives you peace and happiness that will make your life a great one. God knows the importance of this relationship and the things that will become of your life if you're in that relationship. That is the reason He brought that person to you. That is the blessing of the Lord, but you have to cultivate this blessing to become a greater one and make you fulfill the will and the purpose of the Father in heaven. God does not just do things for no reason. There are always purposes to the works and the move of God in the life of everyone you see and to you. It is a peculiar work and the delight of the Lord to bless you and give you a good relationship experience, because you deserve it as a child of God, and God is your Father, and whatever God does is perfect for His children. You have to make that relationship to work. It is your responsibility to make your relationship to be strong and better. The wise question is, what are those things you're going to do to ensure that it becomes what you have dreamed it to be? 4 things to make your relationship strong. 1. Build your relationship on trust. When 2 people come together to build a life together, when 2 people from different backgrounds of growth and knowledge, from different familyhood and tradition, agrees to be together, to live their lives together, then there is always need for. Trust is not agreement. Trust goes beyond agreement, and when the relationship is based on only knowledge of agreement alone, it is not good enough to make the relationship strong and successful. There must be trust, very strong trust, unbreakable trust towards your partner, without which you're not going anywhere in that relationship. You have to trust no matter what the situation is. You have to trust that person no matter what you hear from people and the opinion of people about that person. People will say so many things about the person you are in that relationship with. They will make you feel insecure and not safe with that person. They will say many unhealthy things about the person. But if you eventually trust that person, if you have trusted that person beyond damage, then you will see how strong and better your relationship will become over time. The devil will want you to go separate ways. The devil does not want you to enjoy happiness for long. Listen, the devil knows that God brought that person into your life to give you the things that you have always wanted to have in your life. But it is your responsibility to resist the devil, and he will flee from your life. It is your sole responsibility to make your relationship stronger than it was at the last minute by learning to confirm the information and not responding to information because of the things you have heard from the first speaker. You must learn to ask from the person involved. You must learn to be calm and patient enough to get full information from the real person before you make your conclusion. You can only do this if you trust that person so much that you will not judge them by the words of a third party. The implication of not trusting is that you will be driven by every voice and information that comes to you. Your imaginations and thoughts will defeat you before the confrontation comes to you. To make your relationship strong, the first you have to do is trust that person right and beyond doubt. 2. Love is the driving force. The only attraction that brings you to someone is that emotion of love that you have for the person. You cannot love the person you do not trust very well, and you cannot trust someone if you do not love. Love, relationship and otherwise, is basically an affection that is felt, and the feeling are meant to be strengthened, and it needs to grow stronger than it used to be. If you're in a relationship and your feeling for the person is not improving at all, you have to let go and move on, or you sought for what you will do to help the feeling, because when feeling stops frowning, it starts to go down. The reduction of your emotional feeling for your spouse is an act of neglect to the love you have for the person. That is just the reason you have to first understand that you cannot love if God is not in you. If God is not the king that is reigning in your life, then there is no way the real love will work in you. You have to understand this. So for you to make your relationship strong, you have to first be in a love relationship with God. And when that is secured, then you will have to love better. And when love is strong, trust is better. And if the trust is better, then you're in the best relationship. Go for real love. You must know that when two people are together and happy, the devil is not happy. The word of the Lord said, the devil is moving around like a roaring lion, looking for whom to devour. Now that you know that the devil does not have time to spend on things that are bad already, it is those things that have value. Those things that have the presence of peace is what the devil moves to destroy. If your relationship is going well and fine, and the devil had already known that, with that situation, you're going to do exploit, then he will strike through the loopholes that you have created. Love is a strong key to make a relationship strong. Love and go for love. God is love, and God will make your relationship strong and unbreakably strong for good. 3. Accountability and truth. Good name is better than riches, and your best legacy is not what you have acquired through possession, but your best legacy is the truth and the honest integrity that you established in your name while you're relating with people. Nobody wants to relate and have anything to do with anybody that establish a track record of dishonesty, untruthfulness, and lies. If you're not accountable, even the devil will not want to entrust some things to you, even when the devil himself is the father of all liars, because he has been lying the beginning. For you to earn people's confidence and trust, you have to be accountable in everything that you do. Let your actions and your opinions, let your words and your yes always remain that yes, no matter the situation that comes up. Let your no remain constant about a matter. Comprising your stand about a situation is one thing. That does not give you that value, and when you lose that salt and the value in that relationship, you will be at the risk of whatever is exacted to it. You are supposed to build a relationship with trust, love, and honesty, which is the life of integrity and accountability. These things are very essential in the business of relationship. If you want that person to stay with you, then you have to do these things. 4. Remove fear and work with faith. Nobody in life has achieved any success by living in perpetual fear. Fear destroys, but faith builds. Indeed, you do not know what may happen in the next minute, but you have to understand that fear will not make it strong. Rather, you engage faith. You just started that relationship, and you're trusting God that it is going to give you what you have prayed for: peace, happiness, and fulfillment. These things are the things you did not get from your previous relationship, but you see that fear the devil will bring into you to make you feel it will end up the same way it has been for you, will not help you. Even if the devil is saying it will not work, it is your responsibility to speak what you want to see in your relationship. It is your responsibility to speak what you want your relationship to turn out to. You have to do these things in faith, and not because you're afraid to end up becoming a victim of circumstances, because you know it is going to make a difference, because you know the words of the Lord, that afflictions will not arise the second time. If your relationship is valued by you, then you have done all it will take to make it work, and when it is working, it is becoming stronger and better for you to hold on.